From WLWT, this is Issues.
Hello, welcome to Issues. I'm Jan-Michele Lemon Kearney of ASALH Communications in the Cincinnati Herald. So a little later, Michael is going to interview Judge Nathaniel Jones and my husband, Eric Kearney, about this great convention that's coming to town, all about Black history, lots of fun workshops and great speakers. You're not going to want to miss it. It's called ASALH. We're also going to talk about Cincy Reads. So if you want your family, your children, and you to fall in love with reading, you need to know about this fantastic 3-day event. And of course, Kathy Wade is behind that, so she's going to be on to talk about it. First, we're going to talk about, I'm really excited about a Black Film Festival that's coming to Cincinnati, brought here by our own Pam Thomas. Welcome, Pam, of Black Folks Make Movie and Fade to Black.
Yay.
We are so excited about this film festival coming up in October. Yes. So we're going to, so tell us about everything, because, you know, you've got superstars coming like Danny Glover, and we're going to talk about that.
There's so much, just so much. I'm so excited and scared, but
but more excited.
More excited than scared. But
Okay.
Fade to Black. The full title is Fade to Black: A Retrospective Celebration of Black American Film from 1910 to the present.
Wow.
The whole purpose of this is to let people know. I want people to be aware of the fact that Black folks have been making movies since making movies began.
Yes.
Hello.
So let's talk about the movie you made about Oscar Michaud.
Yeah, it was
Midnight Rumble.
It was done for PBS for the American Experience way back in the day, when they first started in 1994.
Wow.
And the film is called Midnight Ramble, Oscar Michaud and the Story of Race movies. And of course, it's the history of that time period. From 1910 through 1950.
I mean, it's pretty phenomenal that this African-American man was making movies back then, you know, in the early 1900s.
Him and a whole bunch of other folks, too. I mean, that's the thing.
And we don't know about it. Oscar Michaud, I think, is a well-known name, but I couldn't name anyone else.
It's like most people will, like they've heard the name, but they don't know the significance. They don't know why he's important. They can't even tell you some of the films that he's made.
Right.
But they have heard the name. But
right.
there needs to be, this history needs to be part of the American cinematic lexicon.
Right.
It has been ignored for far too long, and it's time to just basically get over it.
Right. Because Paul Robeson starred in some of his movies, didn't he?
Paul Robeson, his very first movie role was in an Oscar Michaud film called Body and Soul.
Yeah, that was good.
And
you screened that at the St. Bernard Library last year.
Yes, I did. They had a full of people show up.
Oh, it was great.
But it's a fun movie. It's good. Robeson has a dual role in it. He plays two brothers, and it's kind of like about the evils of some people in the church.
Yeah.
And it tends to get the kind of crazy folks.
It stimulates conversation. I was going to say that.
We'll put it that way. That's good.
We'll put but wait, now let's talk about Danny Glover coming too.
Oh yeah, Danny Glover's our guest host.
I shouldn't say two, because those folks we just talked about are no longer with us. So, but Danny Glover's coming.
Danny Glover's our guest host for Fade to Black. And here's the funny story. Now, Danny and I were members of the same church when I lived in Oakland.
Oh my goodness.
And so we lost contact with each other after I moved.
Right.
And then you called me one day.
Oh, because Nina Turner had that dinner for Danny Glover.
Hey, you want to come to dinner with Danny Glover? I'm like, yeah.
Right.
Because I was able to kill two birds with one stone.
That's
and
great.
he was all over it as far as the festival.
So he's going to come. That's okay.
Yeah,
and let's talk about some of these other folks, because
great
you've got
people.
Great people. You've got Zoe Wesson, love him. So people people know him all over, but but we claim him here in Cincinnati.
Of course. We have Charles Burnett.
Yes.
Who directed To Sleep with Anger, which we're going to feature. And along with that screening, after each screening, there's a discussion, right, during the festival. Okay. That's my whole thing. And the fact remains that Danny's here, Charles is here, Carol Monday Lawrence is also here, who worked on To Sleep with Anger.
Right.
Danny was in To Sleep with Anger.
Oh, that's
so
great.
The screening with the discussion afterwards is going to be incredible.
That is so wonderful.
Now the opening for the festival.
And I want to say, we want to give a shout out to 6 Acres Bed and Breakfast, Kristen Kitchen, who's housing all these famous folks at her wonderful bed and breakfast.
Who's housing all these crazy people at her.
All these artists, yeah.
Yes, artists.
But I'm sorry, the opening what?
No, the opening of the festival is my film, Midnight Ramble, Oscar Michaud and the Story of Race movies.
Wonderful.
So there'll be a panel after that with myself, Bester Cram from Northern Light Productions, who was my co-producer and co-director on the film. Paul Deere, who was one of the head researchers on the film.
Wow.
So we have lots of stories.
This is going to be great.
It's going to be a blast.
I love the fact that there's going to be interaction, like we get to see the film and then we get to interact with the producer or stars or, whomever.
That's the thing that makes me crazy when I go to see movies. And then it's like you see the film, and then that's cute, and you walk away. It's like
you want to talk about
let's discuss this.
Yes, absolutely.
Because I mean, you go to see a movie by yourself or with some friends, you're going to talk about the movie with those friends afterwards. But that's it.
Yeah.
How about let's hear what other people have to
the people
say.
who actually made the movie.
Yes,
this will be really good. So let's give dates and times.
Yeah.
And how do we get tickets?
October 12th through the 14th is the festival. And let's see, it's at UC campus at DAP.
DAP,
all of it's at DAP.
All it's at DAP, And we should say Xavier's helping to sponsor
too.
So
Xavier's come on board as one of the co-sponsors, which is great. And then the general admission is $10, but you go for tickets, you have to go to online to brownpapertickets.com. And for more information, please call 513-212-3001.
Okay, brownpapertickets.com.
It has the complete schedule, the price point breakdown, everything.
You can get a VIP pass.
You can get a VIP pass. You can get a day pass. You can get one ticket for a particular screening. Each session is 2 hours.
Okay, and for more information, people can call
513-212-3001.
And when they go to brownpapertickets.com, they put in Fade, the number 2 black.
Fade, the number 2 black. All together, and then just hit enter and everything will come up.
All right. Thank you, Pam. We'll see you then. All right. We'll be right back in a moment to talk about ASALH, and Pam is doing a film for that too. All right.
Welcome back. I'm Michael Bobo. Today I am with Senator Eric Kearney and Judge Nathaniel Jones, who are both on the organizing committee for ASALH, which is the Association for the Study of African American Life and History. Welcome, gentlemen.
Good morning.
Thank you. Good morning. Thank you so much for being here. Give us a little information, Judge Jones, about ASALH and its background.
ASALH is an organization that derived from the Black History Movement. That's a movement that was founded by the late Dr. Carter G. Woodson back in 1915. He's an eminent historian, very concerned about the way Black people and their contributions and their history was being miscast.
Yes.
So he, as a scholar, developed research that demonstrated that Blacks had made enormous contributions to the development of our society. And he was very influential in impacting the educational levels of those who were in charge of teaching. Mm-hmm. And he encouraged a person to engage in scholarship and research. And out of that movement came Black History Sunday, and then Black History Week, and Black History Month. And now, in many respects, it's observed on an annual basis. Yes. And the organization that he founded became known as the Association for the Advancement of Family History and Black History. Mm-hmm. This will be the 102nd annual meeting of the organization of ASALH. It has made a tremendous impact and had been an influence on education in the country. the theme this year is the crisis in black education.
Yes.
And it's a very important issue to point up. And so we are fortunate here in Cincinnati to be the site of that discussion and that conversation.
Has Cincinnati been the location for the conference before, or is it the first year?
No, it's not the first year. The last year was, the most recent year was 2009.
Okay.
So it's no stranger to Cincinnati.
And during this conference, there's several workshops and seminars, correct?
Yes, outstanding national speakers and scholars and workshops to discuss various aspects of education that impact upon black children.
We should say also, Judge Jones will be the luncheon speaker for this year, correct?
Yes, he will be. So the conference goes from September 27th through October 1st, and Judge Jones is going to be the lunch speaker, answering the call. Is your topic, Judge. I don't want to steal your thunder. And I imagine that it'll be connected with his book, which most people in Cincinnati and across the legal community know about.
And when they come to the conference, you all need a lot of volunteers, correct?
Yes, so this is a big conference. There are a lot of aspects to it that are unique. One of the things that people are talking a great deal about is Teach the Teacher, where students will learn a certain method to teach, and then they'll come in and teach the teachers. Cincinnati Public Schools, a number of the suburban school districts are also participating. So this is really, don't think of it as a Cincinnati effort, think of it as a regional effort, and people should feel welcome to come and join and help out with this, because education is important to everyone, and it's a powerful topic, a very powerful conference that they're putting on.
When the conference does occur, give us a little more information about what someone that's volunteering could kind of help out with.
Well, volunteers, and Judge, I don't want to jump on you. Okay. You can help with not only registering people and getting people involved there, but also the movement of people and helping organize the various events. So, for instance, there's a film festival, helping with that, helping people get in and out and organizing that. There's various luncheons that we've talked about. There's the plenary session where volunteers are needed. So Candy Simmons is taking the lead on all the volunteer activities. One other thing that we should note is Marian Wright Edelman is going to be the keynote speaker.
Amazing.
She'll speak on at the Saturday banquet.
The Saturday banquet.
Yeah. She's been here many times, and she has quite a following. She's just tremendous, as we all know. And on Sunday morning, we're fortunate to have Reverend Damon Lynch Jr. Deliver the breakfast sermon, and at a Saturday luncheon will be a presentation by Professor Cobb from the University of Connecticut, another scholar, and there will be a number of people who have a great deal to offer in the way of trends and challenges that those who attend the conference will find very energizing.
Yep. Curtis Fuller from Channel 5 is also going to be one of the moderators for the session. Yeah. So Channel 5 is helping out.
Well, it's one of those issues that we have to maintain and keep going forward within our community to make sure that our teachers and everyone has this information to help build the history.
Yeah, people should understand this is a national conference with scholars from all over the country and world will be here.
And let's just read this, go ahead and say it's going to be the 102nd ASALH National Conference, September 27th through October 1st. And it's going to be at the Hilton Cincinnati Netherland Plaza Hotel. For more information, people can call 513-800-0172.
That's right.
That's right. And please call the volunteer. They need volunteers.
That's right. Volunteer and also buy tickets and come.
Buy tickets and come. Thank you so much, gentlemen, for being with me today. We will be right back with Jan-Michele.
It's a pleasure. Thank you.
Okay, I'm here talking with Kathy Wade. She is president and CEO of Learning Through Art. I am so excited about Cincy Reads. So this is a first. It's a it's like a three-day readathon, just this big festival of reading. It's so exciting.
Thank you.
And we're celebrating Learning Through Art's 25th anniversary.
So we decided our board wanted to do something that was mission driven, and as you know, we do Books Alive for Kids all over the country.
And this is the 19th year for that.
This is the 19th year for Books Alive for Kids, where we
right.
make books come alive through sight, sound, and touch, targeting pre-K through third grade. At any rate, they wanted to do something mission driven for the 25th anniversary, and we decided to just wrap the region in reading. So we created Cincy Reads.
I love that. Wrap the region in reading.
Absolutely.
Because it's the best way of getting not just children, but families excited about reading.
This is really our major push. A few years ago, we found ourselves doing a lot of family literacy programming. And we now have the Books Alive for Kids Family Literacy Nights and Family Literacy Program in full effect, as they say. So we wanted to be able to take what we've learned in working with families, because it's not just the child that needs to read, it's the family that needs to read. So we decided that all that we've learned, we wanted to share with the community. And on Saturdays, September 23rd, we will actually do Cincy Read celebration in Ziegler Park.
Oh, wow.
We are the very first activity in the new Ziegler Park.
That's fantastic.
So we're going to be doing that, and we're going to empower families to engage in reading. And when you come, your child will get a backpack, a free backpack.
Really?
Yes, absolutely. And we're going to walk you through the Books Alive for Kids program. Now, it all starts on Friday.
Yeah, let's talk about that on Fountain Square.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So when we wrap the region in reading, we wanted to look at three things. We wanted to talk about read aloud. You know, it's very important that you read aloud every day, at least 15 minutes. So we wanted to figure out.
Oh, no, that's interesting. So let's say that again. So
read aloud every day for 15 minutes.
Okay,
it's
that's
just
important.
a known fact.
Okay.
Absolutely. So we wanted to figure out how to make this an interactive and challenge people to do it.
Right.
So we created the Cincy Reads Challenge.
Okay.
And that's what Paige is all about. This is our mascot
Paige
owl.
is the
Paige
owl.
Turner is her name.
Oh, that's so cute. Paige Turner.
Paige Turner. So Paige
and we've
Turner.
got some pictures of Paige. Those will come
all
up
over,
later.
all over Cincinnati. She's popping up all over Cincinnati,
look,
encouraging people to read right here.
With James Brown.
Absolutely, with James Brown. And then, of course, we take, and this is what we do in our, with Books Alive for Kids. So this is what we'll be doing at the park, is to helping you to empower you, your family, to engage your family to read. So Friday, we wanted to do a read aloud.
So
and what we're going to start with,
no, that's okay.
It is a great picture. Absolutely.
Reading. I mean,
this is what happens with Books Alive for Kids and at our events. So on
back
Friday,
to the 22nd. Yeah,
on Friday we're going to do a big read aloud for the public, but we have 25 companies who have joined us as partners and sponsors, and they're going to host read alouds as well.
Wow.
So, and then we have people who are making challenges. So the Cincy Reads challenge is that we want you to challenge somebody to read aloud at some point on September 22nd.
September, everybody's got to read aloud.
Read aloud to you. Somebody said, should it be to myself? It can be to yourself. It can be to a child. It can be to a friend. It can be to the nursing home. We want you to read aloud.
Yeah.
Read aloud your favorite childhood story. It can be a children's story, but just read that aloud. And if you can download Paige from our website, post it, and take a picture, or either stream it on social media and hashtag it LTA Cincy Reads. Yes, you can have your own page. She's right up on our website.
Oh, so cute.
You can do
so
that.
Now the book
that's
that you're
on
going to
Friday.
read on Fountain Square.
Giraffes Can't Dance.
Yeah.
So on Fountain Square, we're going to do the read aloud, and then we're going to have the Children's Theater actually do the performance of Giraffes Can't Dance.
Oh my goodness. So so what time will that be on Fountain Square?
Noon to 1, so 11:30 to 1 o'clock, and we've got 50 children coming over from the Ted Berry Head Start Center. So we're very excited about it. We do a lot of work with Head Start. In fact, we provide the programming, the Books Alive for Kids programming for them.
I don't know how you find time for all this. Oh my goodness, you're like the busiest person ever.
Well, the last thing that's going to happen is on Sunday, we're going to do our scavenger hunt, and it's self-directed. All the clues are on our website. It's on social media. Just follow the clues. It'll take you to 10 iconic locations in Cincinnati.
Oh, wow.
Very easy to figure out. When you get there, you'll see Paige, and all you have to do is just snap a picture with Paige.
Oh my goodness.
Post it, hashtag LTA Cincy Reads. Post it, and the top 10 best liked photographs, selfies, are going to win prizes for our anniversary.
I love that. So that's Sunday, September 23rd. So what people should do is first go to your website and find the clues.
Everything is there.
Okay.
Everything is there.
And
Everything for the
10
read aloud.
places, 10 venues
everything
have to go
for
to.
Yes, scavenger hunt is there.
What a great idea. I love that.
Saturday, yes. Thank you.
So okay, let's talk about Cincinnati Public Schools, because our new superintendent, Laura Mitchell, is really pumped about this.
She's very pumped about this. As a matter of fact, at our press press conference last week, she announced that she challenged the other 23 superintendents and districts around the region to join in the challenge. They've already accepted the challenge.
Wow.
The Cincinnati Public Schools have accepted the challenge courtesy and through the support of the new superintendent, Laura Mitchell. And with that, we have already got 13,000 children involved with the kids.
Are you kidding?
Yes, every pre-K through third grade child will be involved in the read aloud on the 22nd.
Fantastic.
So I want all those superintendents that we've sent notices to, you have been challenged and we want you to challenge.
That's
we
right.
want you to join us with the Cincy Reads Challenge and sign your kids up. It's very simple. All you do is go to our website, click on the challenge, the box that says Cincy Reads Challenge, and just give us, we just want to know who you are and where you live. That's all. That's all we want to know. And then while you're there, we of course have an opportunity for you, if you want to donate, you can, to the Cincy Reads Challenge.
Keep
and all
it going.
the
Keep
funds,
this program going.
all the funds will go
spread
to our
state to state.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Because you've done things in other states anyway. I mean, I know you've won national awards for your Books Alive.
The Books Alive for Kids program. We have a couple of about 4 Emmy nominations. So it's been a very good program.
That is fantastic.
And we're just really happy to be able to package it up. It's a 90-minute program on Saturday, so you can come, bring your family. We do need you to register because we want to make sure that every child has a backpack. So you just have to go to our website and register online. And yes, there is limited seating. We can only put so many people in the park. But we're going to cram as many as we can.
That's so great.
And we want you to come with an adult, a caregiver, your parent, your aunt, your uncle, just you and a child. Come on down and we'll empower you to engage reading.
Oh, it's so great. I think I'm going to go to Fountain Square. I want to see Giraffes Can't Dance. It's going to be great. Okay, thank you so much, Kathy. Stick with us. Michael will be here with some community events. We've got to Michael Bobo with some community events.
It's a tongue twister sometimes.
I know.
First off, we have the 3rd annual Jazz About Art, Friday, September 15th, 7 p.m. at Belterra Park River Downs Club, 6301 Kellogg Avenue. Tickets are $60. For more information, call 241-2600, extension 123. Next is the Melanin Mixer, Friday, September 22nd, 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. at Blush Event Loft, located at 345 West 4th Street. Cost is $15. For more information, call 545-4060. And last up, we have the 2017 Annual Urban League Gala Silent Auction, Saturday, September 23rd at 6:30 p.m. at the Duke Energy Center, 5th and Elm Street. For tickets and more information, call 281-9955. There's going to be Mickey Howard's going to be here that day.
Oh, that's going to be great. I was going to say that Melanin Mixer, Morgan Owens is going to be the keynote speaker, and Cakestry is going to be the caterer, and their food is fantastic, Cakestry. So that's going to be great. Thanks to Michael. We want you to have a great week. Stay safe and stay positive.